Lawyer working hours are difficult path toward work-life balance. Lawyers working hours have been a topic of debate for many years. It's generally accepted that in order the success of lawyers hours working per week should be a late 50. However, the view in being challenged, a number of students have shown that working long hours does not necessarily lead to greater productivity. In fact, it can often have the positive effect. Working long hours can lead to burnout, which can have a negative impact on both productivity and quality of work. So, what does this mean for law firm owners? Should they continue to their lawyers to work long hours, or should they rethink their approach? This belong positive exploring the issue and provide some food for thought. Here's what we will learn from this article. How many hours do lawyers work? Working hours for lawyers, law school clerks, and associate working hours for lawyers, partners, and shareholder, long working hours, and health. Um, how many hours do lawyers work? The state in which the practice also has a influencing on the hourly wages of person include in the legal performance. From example, lawyers in provide practice in New York and tend to have higher hourly wages than those in California and Florida. For appraising lawyers, it is important to keep these figures in mind when deciding what type of a law of pressure and where of practice do we and horse law apply to horse lawyers work. According to U.S. Department of Labor, the minimum billable hours requirements and overtime requirements of the Fair Labor Standards Act do not apply to professionals like lawyers. Employees do not need to pay extra for overtime hours to workers whose job is primarily technically and requires the experience of distance and judgment. Unfortunately for lawyers, they disturb their jobs perfectly. Lawyers working hours below the typical minimum billable hours for 3 years per year or around that. Latest 4.23 billable hours per